think I need to make a new opening for that. Friends, enemies, and those who remain undecided, welcome back to this Jack. I don't know how long I'm going to stream, but I'm going to stream for as long as I can. I've been sleeping well. Stream. Partly because a new update came out and it unleashed a new Warframe, and I want to try out the new Warframe. I spent some platinum to get it, and I am testing something out. So normally when I was when you'd see the desktop, I would screen capture whatever's on the bottom screen. You guys would see, so you'd see my desktop and stuff like that. Now I have it set to where it's only dedicated to the game. So even if I click away, you should still see the game. In theory, you guys should see the game right now, and it's working. Now the reason why you always saw me not use it. The reason why you always saw me sticking to using screen capture instead of game capture is because of my history when I was only using one monitor. I got used to using screen capture because if I couldn't see the stream, I didn't know if it was capturing the game. So I'd be playing when I would try to record like that. I'd be trying to record, and for one reason or another, it just wasn't actually displaying the game. So I'd be like, you just have my camera face doing shit, but you wouldn't have the game, and it was just awkward. It just became a thing, and apparently I have mail. I just got a letter. I just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Oh, Barracuteer. Cool. Let's take a look what he's got. Anyway, so this is the new spider frame. I have done nothing with them. I've unlocked them and I altered their color scheme. Oh my god, I haven't played this game in a while, so the controls are going to be a little weird. I haven't played in a while. It's been a couple months since I played. I think the last time I played it was on stream too. I haven't even done this, by the way. I haven't done the new mission. I've done nothing. But first we're gonna go check out the Barracuteer. I want to see what he's got. I doubt he's got anything I want. I just don't think he's got anything I want. But I'm gonna go look anyway. And then I'm just gonna do some endless hunting, test out the frame. It comes with it. They because I got the pack. They have a whip and they have I don't know what their sidearm is, but they got a sidearm. It's a silent sidearm, so I'm guessing it's throwing shit. I literally have done nothing with it. I've put mods on based on my understanding of the frame. Right now I'm trying to remember the controls.
Tenno, may I extend an invitation to you? My latest collection of
Primed
choice items
Smite
from the
Murmur.
vault
That's
is now
actually
available for
pretty
viewing.
interesting. That's actually not a bad choice, right? And then you have the Primed Rifle Mutation, which is not a bad one. Primed Reaver Strike, which I have. If there's anything I actually do. Not really. I do have the Rhapsodian Blue because the fucking Queen reference. Of course I've got it. I mean, if y'all watched my stream enough, y'all have heard me sing Bohemian Rhapsody for no fucking reason. Mostly because it's how my brain works. So yeah, the only thing that'd be worth in this one and this one would be the two worth it to me. But I don't want to. I'd have to go relic cracking, and I don't feel like it. Not right now, at least. Let's go back to my ship. Well, back to the apartment, I should say. I am going to go off of public because I don't want to play with randos right now.
I am most exquisitely cold.
How did I do that? So we're gonna just go into a basic survival mission. What's the rewards for this planet? Frickety frack. Oh my, it's just me glowing. Okay, I was like, what the fuck is that? I guess I could just do that, but let's check. Because the frame is completely unleveled. No, I think that might be the best play. For now. Right now I'm just gonna be testing out the new weapons, because the whip is gonna be whatever. And the big thing is it's gonna be toxic based.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
Part of it is also me trying to remember how to like switch things around. Once again, it's been a second since I've played. There we go. This is what I was looking for. It's like throwing knives, basically. Yeah, kind of. All right.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
So, my first ability has several parts to it that I'm not entirely sure all about. But one part I do know is that it increases the chances of me spawning a, energy, or the target when they die, increased chance of dropping either energy or health orb. So I have equilibrium on to keep my, for life keeping. At least that's the idea.
Life support on the way.
Fortunately, I don't have any of my other abilities yet, so I don't really get to play with them yet. Once again, this is a low-level mission, so. Also, when I kill them, apparently I do spawn like a little spider that's helping me. I don't see where he's at, or he's on my back, maybe.
Delivered a life support capsule.
I've been seeing it do stuff every so often.
Activating it.
I'm not seeing it.
More time.
I don't know how good this weapon actually is. It does toxin, so I've got it doing toxin. It has a secondary effect. Interesting. Alright, the weapon's actually much more interesting than I already thought. Oh, okay. Basically the alt fire that I can do basically does like a Spider-Man pull everything into one spot attack. Okay. For a secondary, that's actually rather unique. It's usually something you only see in main weapons.
Additional life support has arrived.
Switch over to not what I wanted. It's not letting me use my whip. Okay, that's interesting. That was interesting. It's not letting me use the whip at all. Used. Okay, now I can use the whip. Oh, that might have been one. Now I know one. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the whip yet. I haven't had a reason to really care yet, so. But so far, the secondary is interesting. Like, I'm not gonna say it's the best secondary ever of all time. But the fact that it does have it has a lot of ammo, and that it's alt fire allows me to group everybody together. Now, with this character, that's not that big of a deal because of this. I can do it myself.
The raid is off to a successful start. When you are ready, go to extraction.
See what I mean? I can create my own webs just to trap people. I don't need anything else to do it. We're gonna leave this mission and then cycle back around. There's actually a reason, not just me being dumb.
Another job well executed.
So far, the frame is definitely interesting. Its survivability seems to come from. I could probably roll the thing that you're temporarily immortal while you're rolling. Probably throw that on there as a way to purge. As a way to purge status effects and temporarily keep myself alive in emergencies. This is why. No. Okay, I guess I was just being crazy. Okay. No, because I thought there was like something that was spawning when I was doing stuff. It may still have something like that, but... Because like, I remember seeing something. Hang on. Yeah, things that are cocoon have increased damage vulnerability, which is awesome. It's this one right here where they create broods. I don't know if they're gonna like they get their own their own upgrades. This is the one I'm really interested in. Anyway, we'll go from there. All right. Let's see here. All right, we're not gonna do that mission again. What we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna go back into public because when I do this, I always like to be in public anyway. We're going to do Sanctuary Onslaught with public. And the reason why is you leveled like a motherfucker. And I'm wanting to test these abilities. The only downside is every now and then you'll get like an Ember or something like that who could just instantly kill everything in the room, so you never really get to test anything. Ugh. I haven't been sleeping. So I kind of want to go to bed. I wonder how many of us are playing the same character. Whee! 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 Cool, I can work on my bullet time. I was having fun. And I jump out of the world immediately. Yeah, it looks like we got a nuker. I guess it's fine. Now I get to test out the third ability. Well, not yet. Because the person who's nuking won't give me a chance. Which, it sucks, but whatever, I guess. Because one of the things I do hate when you get like this is when you're just doing this because you want to test things in a horde. I'll argue that yes, there is a training arena you can do, but I'm like, I want to at least like get Divinity or something like that when I do this. It's above. There. There, I found the last one. Somebody was wanting to run around and collect them, so I figured I'd get the last one. Yeah, somebody's got a pretty good nuke build. I should probably check to see if there's anything in the season pass that I'm interested in. I'm also using this as a chance to practice getting mobile again. Walk in the room, just watch everybody explode. Oh, I have my fourth ability now. Awesome. Oh, her passive is interesting. I'll show you what it is when we go to the next area.
Enter the conflict now.
It's rather... it has potential if used in proper combination. There's a bow, the Dread, which could make it very interesting. I gotta remember how to do it. The button... There's a button I'm looking for. No. No. Wait a minute. Now I remember what it is. There it is. If I'm clinging to a wall for 9 seconds, I'll be invisible. And there's an upgrade for the Dread, where if I'm invisible, I get a shit ton of crit. But because I can just cloak out anytime I want, it's pretty damn powerful. Anyway, let's go to spider mode. I don't know if there's any real advantage to me doing this right now, but it's funny. I like it. The way I currently have it set up, it's easy for me to just go into that spider mode and stay in it. But right now, there's no reason for me to do it because we got the person who's nuking everything. So by the time I see the target, they're already dead. Oh, I'm not the only spider person here. Cool. I don't even know what that one does specifically.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Oh. Did they not go to the next level? Yeah, second. Yep, they did, because I'm seeing people get nuked now. don't know why I bothered taking the elevator. Somebody decided to fill up the whole area. I'm gonna have to actually look at what the fourth ability's full perks is. I do know you get more. You'll have more health. It's not a stupid amount of more health. It's just more health. You know what? I can look right now because I ain't doing shit. His immune to status effects has increased health. Ranged weapons are imbued with toxin damage. Killing enemies causes them to. Oh, okay, cool. Silken thread. Tap dodge to leap to this. Tap dodge to leap to a targeted surface. Oh, okay. Cool. So it makes whatever weapon I'm already using even more better. I like it. Oh shit, that's how that works. I get to be full spider woman.
Our experiment moves to a new zone.
I like it. I like it. Weapon of choice is definitely gonna be the dread. Will I actually get to kill things now? It looks like it. Nope, they just showed up. Oh, damn it. Overall, I am liking the new character. A lot of things she just can casually do, like the going invisible part, is stuff that you'd have to build around for normal people. For her, it's just a thing. And staying in spider leg mode, actually I don't need to put duration on like I currently have it. I could focus in and start off power because the drain on it is so freaking low, and not to mention how easy it is to get energy. Because my concern was that I would just burn through the energy like it's nothing. So that was my big concern, because in my opinion, the idea is you want to stay in this form as much as you can. It's the extra health, you get a lot of other random benefits. And so far that seems like still the right idea. The difference is, because I can get energy willy-nilly, there's no reason I need to focus on making her energy efficient. I can just do. So I could probably crank up,
Conduit is open.
crank up the power of her whatchamacallit,
Ease your mind, Hunter.
of her
There is
abilities.
no conclusive evidence these data immortals possess memory persistence. They should retain no recollection of what you have done to them.
Oh yeah, and I'm now like over 2,000 when I'm in this form. So yeah. I need to remember to use 2, because the 2 ability makes everything vulnerable. Not only makes it not be able to move, if it's capable of actually being affected by status effects like that, because some things aren't. But it also makes it vulnerable, so it's going to take bonus damage. So that by itself is also another good little feature, because there's not too many frames that can just go, you're vulnerable now. Yeah, she has the capacity for some insane damage depending on her weapon build, now that I'm thinking on it. I want to test some things out with the Dread. I have some ideas. I have some big brain ideas. They might not be the big brain, but I have some big brain ideas. I don't know if she'll be meta or anything like that, but I already I already think she's fun to play as. I'm gonna need to remember to throw vulnerability on things. Honestly, didn't think I'd like her as much as I am.
Opened a new
I'm being
data
honest.
conduit. Proceed immediately.
Being a little reckless with my energy usage right now, just I want to see if I'm allowed to. Yep, I'm allowed to be reckless with my energy usage. God damn it, post-migration. It was happening. But as it stands right now, he actually might be one of my new favorites. I don't know if anybody's gonna be, if she's gonna turn out she becomes the new meta or something like that. She's definitely gonna be one of my new favorites. I do know that Valkyr got a rework. I gotta check that out. Because Valkyr was one of my mains for a good minute. I stopped using her for vain reasons, but the main reason was one of my friends started using them as their main, and I'm a petty bitch. Oh, I actually burned through all my energy. Nope, not letting you run away. Oh, I let you run away. Come back here. I wish to kill you. Got my energy back already. I just chose not to do it sooner. Good morning. do want to test this out. Hang on. So I've got my Galaxian. Oh god, this is scary. I'm liking it. Because remember, not only is the Galaxian already a scary weapon in its own right, the Tenant Galaxian, but while I'm in this spider mode, all my weapons gain toxin additionally.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves.
Alright, this is good. I'll be max level when I leave this. I don't really need to form it. I'm sitting here thinking continuity might not be as big of a deal, because staying in this form is not difficult. Like, well, also I do have Prime Flow on, so I have an obscene amount of energy. But putting on more ability strength means that I'll also have just generally more health when I'm transformed like that, because that affects that. Right now, Orixia, like, yeah, she's definitely interesting. I do like her. Let me take a look at what's in the knife. AKA Season Pass.
Nora is all about incentivizing.
Skin. Rivenmon, don't care. What are you? Lift. Special currency. Pain points. I have no idea what the Afuda is. Afuda! I didn't see anything I cared about. Anything in the cred offerings? Power of 3? Oh, Avara. Yeah, nothing I really care about.
You know it.
Has Arthur been in here? His little sword holes.
So the weapon I was... So the reason why I kept saying the dread is this. So first let me flip over and putting the dread in. Because one, the dread is already... I already got it... where it transforms. I forget what it's called. So that... It's already powerful from that. I've got a very powerful crit chance Riven mod on it. So the crit chance on it by default is 256. Then I have Unseen Dread. The damage on it is further increased when I'm invisible by 175%. It also will go invisible if I hit multiple people, but I don't care about that. This weapon has almost 300% crit chance with an 8.4 times crit damage. Not a joke. And the fact that she can go invisible at will makes that already a dangerous weapon. So anyway, let's come back here. I have Archon continuity. I was gonna take off the continuity, but I have to leave that on for different reasons, because I like that the toxin abilities will also do corrosive. So we're gonna leave that on. Conversion. That actually would be an insane way to stay alive, because she's able to create a lot of health orbs, and that would just be a lot of extra armor. The only downside is that her max armor, her current armor is only like 125, which is insanely low for most of the modern frames that have come out. So as much as it'd be nice to give her that so that she also had extra armor, it'd be no good. This is one of the ones that I could probably throw on for actually, because of her fourth ability, that's actually irrelevant, because I can just go into the fourth ability and it removes all status effects. Never mind, because usually what ends up killing me more often than not is just a shit ton of status effects stacking. I could throw that on. Would be an issue. Max health doubles my health, almost triples it when I'm transformed, and the duration barely took a hit. I wanted to forma it, if I wanted to forma them, what would I do? Now, the smart thing is, if I were to cause a status effect with my weapon, which, if I'm in my 4th form, my weapon's guaranteed to have a status effect. Now, mind you, most of my weapons are going to do a status effect anyway, even if it's just a slash or something. So not a big deal. I give myself a status effect, then activate the 4th form. That would bump my bump this up just a little bit further. Definitely not a bad option. Now, if I were to forma, I don't want to right now. What would I forma? What would I put? What would I forma to put? Why would I forma it to put something on? What would I want to put on afterwards? I don't need sure-footed because I'm in 4th form constantly, so don't need that. The only thing I could think of is if I chose something like where I'm wall mounted. So hang on. Yeah. Checking to see if there's anything that like does something extra while you're wall mounted. I don't care. Actually, this one would be interesting just because of that bottom part. During a wall latch gain damage reduction. Wait a minute. I was already planning on staying on walls anyway. That wouldn't be a bad choice, actually. Yeah, but so all those just give me an increased duration while they're in there, so that's not that big of a deal. I could probably actually take adaptation off now that I'm actually looking at like the way she fights. Adaptation's really not necessary. I'll take that off. Across the board. The blind range would be tempted because that would up my strength even further. It would mess with my efficiency, which is a problem. Right now, I don't care about that. I love that Boreal's hatred just gives you ability efficiency and shield. Like that seems okay. This one would be another one that'd be worth it because the extra ability strength would mean if I go into the 4th form, then I would have. But since I'm not spamming my abilities, it's not that good. The extra raw extra health is not bad. Don't get me wrong, this would be tempting to switch these two out because, hang on, let's see here. That would give me 2.7. Now it's giving me 3 times health. That's actually insanely tempting. Actually, that's what I will do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it at that. Precision Intensify. I do stick to using the 4th ability. And having that one as powered up as possible is a pretty good idea. Not to mention, since I still have Transient Fortitude in place, I'm still getting a lot increase there. I could take this off. Let's switch Transient Fortitude out for Blind Range. Now, this has become more expensive to use, and the initial cast on this is gone. And it's almost 4 times health, though. This actually might do the trick I'm looking for. Yeah, if I were to form, I do have a couple ideas of what I could form up, but I'm not going to. At least not yet. Throw a fleeting expertise on there just to get the efficiency back up. Actually, I could do that. Just because I don't know what else I want to put there. So, duration just goes down to, down a little bit. Because I only want this on here for the express purposes of getting the corrosive. The extra continuity, or the extra duration is just nice. Alright. Yeah. Definitely will probably end up becoming one of my new mains, all things considered. Let's take a quick look at Valkyr. I believe they changed out her abilities. Yeah, they changed that. Oh, I gave her Culveros, that's why. I was so confused. Yep, I know that one. I think Grout? What is new about it? Okay, so she has a rage meter now. That's the difference. Okay. So yeah, there is a few changes on her. I'd have to play around with her to fully understand all her differences. I don't feel like dicking around with it right now. But I am tired. I need to get some sleep. I need to get some sleep. I think this is going to become one of my mains. I do need to figure out a style to make her look cool. Right now she looks cool. I will be streaming this again. When? No effing clue. Probably tomorrow, actually. I would be streaming it more right now, but I need to get some sleep. The idea being, tomorrow we'll dive into the Davari stuff, the new content. If I don't stream again tonight or early tomorrow. See you on the next one.